What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Gruesome Garage. This is kind of like a quarantine special. I really don't have work today, so it's getting a little slow, and it's a beautiful day, so why not work on the toy? I think it's time that we're gonna put a new rad in and set it up for the newer style coolant upgrade. So we're going to try to flush out as much as we can, and we're going to use this to also try to flush out the heater core a little bit because it likes to get gunky. And we can also, you'll see in a minute, we're going to get rid of that stupid bypass valve or whatever's going on in the heater core thing, because that really loves to get gunked up. So I skipped the part where I dumped the flush in and ran it for about a half hour to an hour. Just ran it. So now we're getting to the fun stuff, removing everything. So as you can see, I got the upper rad support off, super easy. And now we're gonna start draining everything, getting rid of this disgusting bottle. Look what it did. It just exploded multiple times. It just, so we're gonna deal with that. Make sure that, you know, if there's pressure in the coolant system, it'll be able to escape into the overflow. So let's get at it, guys. We got a lot of crap to pull out. Out with the old bye-bye box. I can't wait for you to never explode again. Definitely out with the old. Stupid valves, all this extra stuff. No rad cap. Why? And in with the new. So basically all you need is hoses, thermostat. Well, you don't need the thermostat. I just want to replace the thermostat. Hoses, hose clamps, and a radiator with a correct, well, a radiator doesn't need to be correctly, but it just needs to have one of those caps on it because we're done with the explosion bottle. Now before we start getting to this, I want to do a flush. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a lot of crud in my heater core. So we're going to flush that out. Take the thermostat housing off. I'm pretty sure I have a new one for it. Pull this out. Clean it up. And then flush out the block. See as much as block flush we can get out of here. Well, guys, the flush is complete. A lot cleaner out of there now. A lot cleaner in here coming out the water pump. So we're gonna scrape this gasket off, throw the thermostat housing on, and show you a cool thing about the new rad. Because this is a Renix, we can't forget it had a thermostat actually in the radiator and not in the thermostat housing where it's supposed to be. So on the new thermostat housing comes with this Allen key. So that's where the newer style OBD2 and OBD1 Cherokees put the thermostat sensor. But as you can see with the Renix, it's not here. It's on the rad. And guess what? The new rad looks like it comes with a spot for it, so I won't have to jerry rig anything, and we can see if it works. Let's take it out of the package and make sure we got this sensor to fit. Got the thermostat housing set. I always like to use a little gasket maker, clean the hell out of it. It looked like someone had stacked gaskets beforehand, so none more of that. Let's get on to the radiator itself. I'm gonna start with the lower rad hose, loop it around, get it ready, stick the upper one on, plop it in, and this thing is going to be so much better when it comes to dealing with coolant. We got most of the hoses back in. This going there. Heater hoses. This one's here. The only one that's different is the lower heater hose. So guys, I even managed to fit this in somewhere. I'm going to zip tie it in. For now, I'm probably going to make a bracket for it later on, but it'll work as of the moment. Now it's time to start filling her up. And oh, I can feel it. I can feel it. I don't need to bleed. I don't need to do that stupid air bubble garbage. I don't have to worry about having a second container bottle so it's gonna explode anymore. This is just great. It's been a long time coming and I'm so happy that I'm able to do this. So remember, Renix guys, it's super easy, and it was like $150 worth of parts, and that's $100 for the rad. So it's super easy, guys. There's no reason why you shouldn't be doing it on your Renix. Well, guys, as you can see, it's been a few days since I put this system on, and let me tell you, I am loving it. Night and day difference, especially cleaned out the heater core, none of that stupid valve stuff back there. It's getting heat into the heater core as soon as possible, and no more brown juice. I'm so happy. I can start cleaning up the engine compartment now from the Renix explosions. So, guys, if you have a Renix, I highly suggest this. Super easy swap, not that expensive. Like I said, you don't have to go with a nice rad. You can get I think they're like $40 on Rock Auto for a regular rad. But tune in next time and you'll see this thing get some shock boxes in the back. Getting shocked.